All right, welcome back to Deadpool, everyone. Now, where we last left off, we need to find some parts for this Sentinel foot so that we could do some instant traveling.
Where the fuck does Senator come from?
Look at that mirror. Look at that mirror. After this cutscene ends.
I thought you said this was the way to go. Door's locked.
Jesus. Ow!
What the hell, Summers?
I learned it by watching you, all right?
You shot right through him.
Oh, it's gone.
That's alien. Yeah, but look at that mirror for a second.
Which one?
I know I can't be the only one that saw that. The one that was above the door that you had a hard time open. Oh, okay. It didn't load earlier because that GRT sign wasn't there. It looked like a low-res disco ball.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You'll have to wait for the playback.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Russ is here.
Trying to load. Trying
Try
to
to
load.
load.
All right, so,
Ride the high!
Yeah, we're doing this session right after Too Many Games, folks.
Yep.
And Russ just doing this for just a couple of hours because he has to get home before traffic kicks him in the ass.
It's good to be back, everybody.
all right, before
That is about the reaction.
We
right
can be
now.
more enthusiastic about Russ commentating our
Fuck that
guys.
guy, man. What the hell's he doing?
all right, so just before we go through, we're just gonna make sure we can find some loose Deadpool points, any more ammo that we need.
Points.
Points.
Okay.
Points.
You need more momentum, Elliot.
Momentum.
Momentum.
Why am I doing this?
Well, fuck
Drawing
you, then.
attention to it does not give you a free pass from doing it.
Just make sure he avoids the one ring. We know what'll happen then.
And the movie just
He'll
stops.
become DC.
The movie just stops.
DC takes over and makes it shit.
When Frodo just stops. Why am I doing this? Just goes back home with the Shire.
I really don't remember.
That could stop like at least 50% of plot points of movies, but then you got no movie.
Yeah, you got no movie.
Yeah.
That required you to actually think. Fuck.
So why does the Hobbit have to take this thing? Because he's resistant. No, he's not. He clearly isn't taken affected by this shit. It's
One
the,
of those fucking eagles.
why didn't I get an equal for this? I better get to keep one after all this shit.
How many parts do we need for the Sentinel foot?
We just need 2.
2 parts, okay.
Oh shit.
Ah, fuck.
The shoe and the sock.
We need this. We need the laces too.
No,
These guys are hardy as shit.
The shoes are Velcro straps. The Sentinel has other things to do in his life, all right? He ain't got time to tie his shoes.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, they would literally have about 50 or 60 sword cuts through them and bullet holes, and
Yeah.
they're standing there still and fighting them.
Video game.
Yeah. Well, they could be mutants.
That's
They're-
a.
Or
They are.
enhanced,
They're
yeah.
they're clones.
Yeah. Oh, are they? They're all clones of what's the guy's name? The one that we're fighting earlier. Fuck,
I don't remember. It's been like 2
Sinister,
weeks.
Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister.
Jessica Jones.
No,
Oh, I hate that name.
I believe they are,
Yeah.
but I can't be too sure on that.
Well, either way, they're not human.
No,
Well, they're
Okay.
not normal.
they're mutant.
Yeah.
They're freaks.
They're freaks, geeks.
That's it right there.
Oh,
Let's get it.
Sentinel part. Just looks like a motherboard.
How quite an important part then if that's what we need.
It looks chipped.
Must be another power cell around here.
Ah, damn.
It can only fly in reverse.
So that one way I can go.
I would have liked if the Sentinel arm was pointing you in the general direction that you needed to go. Like, it's just like this. It's like, jump up there, you idiot.
Missed opportunity. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sentinels.
They tore this island apart. Killed millions.
How many mutants? 0.
0.
Fuck.
This was an island of mutants, though.
Is this like their safe haven?
It was Genosha.
Yeah,
Ah,
So
I remember Genosha.
I remember it like it was 1948.
That's a great meat on a sandwich.
Spicy
That's
Italian.
Genova's twin sister.
All right, so we got our power cell.
Thing to put this thing in.
Let's see if we have another ass game, guys.
Nothing will beat Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's true.
We're going to be staring at that guy's ass for centuries.
Let's bring this up a bit. There we go.
Yay, jumping.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know it's kind
Do
of
the jump.
you know it's kind of funny because
Jumping.
It-
I'm jumping. I'm pressing the X button with jumping characteristics that enables me to jump.
Yay, jumping! That's an analog stick.
Like, Deadpool 2 is confirmed that it's almost ready to start shooting.
Oh, the film. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about the game. Or the movie.
Yeah, they're gonna
Start shooting. Oh, and they're going to begin filming, too.
Ryan Reynolds got a little trigger happy, so he's like, fuck it. He's shooting now.
You think they'll have a bigger budget for more X-Men?
I just don't see how the tone of Deadpool and the tone of the current X-Men cast and movies would mesh very well.
I don't either.
That's most likely why it'd be another Deadpool film. Because if you make it a Deadpool film, you tonally agree that
A Deadpool film.
It fits with Deadpool.
Yeah.
So it's a comedy. And then the X-Men, honestly, it'd just probably be an extension of the first film where the X-Men can't believe they're paired up with this asshole. Because honestly, I'd love to see Deadpool like just have a day with Wolverine.
Well, can you just imagine with the cat like Nicholas Holt and Jennifer Lawrence and McAvoy, Fassbender? Like that would just be like, it just wouldn't fit.
No, it wouldn't fit. But that's the point. He's not supposed to fit. Everybody hates Deadpool.
See, it's not just me.
Yeah, I guess out of universe too.
Put Deadpool with Superman. See what happens. Crossovers.
God damn it.
Like I said, I really would like a Deadpool Spider-Man crossover because in the comics they have a really tight bromance.
Until you enable friendly fire mode, then it's a really bad mechanic.
It's a good thing he could regenerate health.
Yep.
Can Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? Does he have super regenerative abilities?
No.
Not super. Like
Not super. He
passively better than
yeah,
humans.
yeah, passively better. Better than nothing, I guess.
He's better than us.
So what? Basically, Deadpool gets the instant regeneration, and Spider-Man has to go suck his thumb in the corner.
Well, I think Spider-Man's stick, because he's superhuman. He's superhumanly fast, superhumanly strong. He's superhumanly durable.
I never knew he had super. I never thought it was really superhuman. I just thought he was above average strength.
No, he's definitely superhumanly strong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Remember in Spider-Man 2 with
Elliot, I'm going to tell you right
train?
now,
Oh,
no.
God
I'm going to tell you right now,
not
no.
just generalized. He was talking to the entire
Oh.
everyone else. But what was your example?
like that one scene in Spider-Man 2 when that part
well,
of the building
he
was
stops the bullet train.
yeah.
There's also
Yep.
that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he's superhumanly strong. But say that you do pierce his flesh, does he heal rapidly? You know what? I don't think that's ever touched upon.
That's not a spider's lips, a spider's eyes, a spider's blood. If you prick me, do I not bleed?
You will. Is that you, John? That was good. You bleed.
All right, we got our first part.
The way that Affleck says "you will" just kind of makes me laugh too. It's like it's like a last gasp.
It's like it's what he's saying before he pulls the Band-Aid out of his hairy arm.
It's like a fangirl seeing Will Smith just like, "You will."
Will this sting?
It will.
Stop, Mister. / no. I disagree. Yeah.
Cable disagrees with Deadpool. What is going
Your
on?
katanas, I'm not going to mince words, dude, kind of suck. Use the other one. There you go.
These are also meteor.
Well,
guys.
fuck you, Matt.
The size, that's what's getting you to damage.
That's speed though.
These are also meteor enemies, though. That's what it is.
Meteor?
Meteor.
They're hungry. Why wait? Grab a Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
give
really
up.
hate that because I think the game freezes every time you do that.
Would you just buy a carbine rifle?
Plasma gun.
You can buy in the middle.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's actually admittedly not a bad mechanic.
It's like, where do they come from?
Who cares? Deadpool.
Where
Deadpool,
did they come from?
Deadpool. I didn't been forgotten, now, Joe. I done married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Jesus Christ.
Con Eye Joe came.
But
from,
what should we call it?
Con Eye Joe came from Tennessee.
Oscar winner Ryan Reynolds in
Cotton Eye Joe.
RCW. Fuck.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool as Cotton Eye Joe.
Ryan Reynolds as John Wilson. I own Iowa's largest wildlife preserve.
Right into that one.
I was gonna do a bet with John. I didn't tell him it yet, but I was gonna be like, hey, listen, I wonder how long it'll take Elliot to do that that reference in the next.
That Tom Wilson quote.
I would have lost. I was just saying less than 5 minutes, but I think it's been over.
But going back to the game, though, as Johnny said, though, I think it was Rush who brought it up that you can just bring it out anywhere. I think it does. I think it works in Deadpool's case because, well, Deadpool don't make any sense. Why the hell should the average mechanic on that? Or rather, the standard mechanic, should I say, where, you just have to go to a store or, in like a Devil May Cry's case, a shrine to go upgrade yourself. Deadpool doesn't see the reason to have...
That mentality, though, can also be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, because then you start throwing out rules. But
you start throwing out rules, and you also use...
Well, whose rules?
Well,
general and standard gaming, right?
Standard convention, yeah.
Standard convention, right?
Yeah.
But
you
then
can also... Hold
you
on.
can also,
I'm trying to finish my sentence here.
But I was going to...
Mash out your goddamn mouth!
The mark with the mouth. Matthew Mattelli. Oh.
Because at some point or another, if you've been sticking to this one particular set of standards, whether it be writing or for gameplay mechanics, and then suddenly you want to say, fuck it, because video game, and I can write myself out of a corner, that's jarring.
All right, I'm out of here.
I was saying fuck it because video game, but then again, none of it's been real to begin with, so... like I said, it's like one just it's
None of it's
standard.
real to begin with. Okay, so Last of Us, what you're telling me is that Last of Us should have ended with Joel lifting his arm up in the air.
I haven't played Last of Us, don't know.
It took him off to turn the planet
We're talking about
backwards.
gameplay mechanics, not story writing.
We're talking about using video games as an excuse to say fuck it. That's
Oh,
what
no.
we're talking about.
I'm talking like just in the case of Deadpool. Deadpool's the sole exception I can think of to this right now.
I was talking standard convention and games.
Pretty much just.
I was talking about butter, but
Things are running away from you.
well, me, Pig Senator, I'll be here for another about half hour. So.
Typically, you just try to veal.
Try to veal. Stay away from Pittsburgh.
Ouch.
Pittsburgh's fucking awesome. Sometimes.
Sure, Dad. Let's get you to bed.
How is Pittsburgh awesome? The Last of Us took place in there.
Listen, we have 3 rivers. That's all we need. We have the best sports teams. Go Pens. And the Pirates, but still.
Oh, and the baseball team.
Yeah. There's that really cool submarine at the Science Center.
Actual pirates. Yar.
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 Ellie decided to go with a sexy kitty cat. Yar. Bam.
That only takes 1 round, right?
Say what?
Ammunition is universal, right?
No, all of them have their own ammo counts.
No. What I mean is that ammo pickups like that right there on the
Yeah.
floor.
In other words, you
Is it
pick up...
universal? If you pick it up, does it apply to any gun you have currently equipped?
Yeah. Unless it's full.
Unless it's... Is it full?
My
Is it-
handguns are full.
Okay, so it's not universal.
Yoink.
All right. Tackle. Okay, here's our power cell. Well, here we have to put the power cell in.
With the power cell in the hand and shake it all up. That was catchy.
I am Iron Man's
I
giant
don't
hand.
think that's what... giant man.
Man. No. That's Kiss.
So,
Every movie with giant hand would end with a high five.
I would hope so.
The
Otherwise, it'd just be disappointing. I mean,
the fucking rock biter from Neverending Story.
Who would he high five though?
Iron Man.
I guess.
The whole Colossus Galactus.
What are they all doing?
Wait,
in the
you
Neverending Story?
mean the fart cloud?
I thought
We
were
don't
still
talk
talking
about the
the
fart cloud.
never-ending story. It was like, what
I
are
thought
all
we were
these-
talking about the
what are all
giant hand
these-
there.
What are all these Marvel characters doing in the never-ending story?
I know you're talking about everything.
Unless the kid was reading a graphic novel, I guess. Which in case it is never-ending
He's reading
story.
it. No, it's on fanfic.net.
It's a never-ending story because Marvel has to keep selling, otherwise they go out of business. That's a Die Hard reference.
Yep.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
Hans!
I ain't gonna judge this game for making referential humor because we do that all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
I'm
in
not
Let's
saying
Play
anything.
Shadow.
Well, that's 95% of my humor. Except for when
Without
I just
it, we
said
are
that,
nothing.
That 95% came down to the thing I just said was not a reference. So, woohoo! I think that was my first one. Yeah.
I noticed you momentarily glow blue every
Yeah.
once in a while. What's the significance of that?
I need to-
Do you know what's the significance of you glowing blue for a split second? It's like a real split second notice. You didn't do it that time.
No, I actually don't know, to be honest.
I think it's just, it looks like it's just like a reflection off the blades.
No, because your entire body glows blue. And I'm wondering whether or not if it's like the Arkham series where it's a counter prompt.
Is it your
No,
house
the-
regenerating?
No, the counter prompt is always good to be on top of the enemy. That way, when
Okay.
I can actually counter.
Okay, then I'll have to look up to see what glowing blue for a split second means in Deadpool.
He becomes Dr. Manhattan.
This game is also on Steam.
Yes.
It's not the HD remaster. It's based off the PS3 and Xbox 360 version.
Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah, it's
bitches.
during the summer, Steam. I don't think it's on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, unless it's not a daily yet. But it's like $30 right now.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. The game
When,
is
when,
still-
when it first came out, it was 50.
It was 50. So
How old is this game?
3 years old.
about.
This remaster came out last year, right?
Yeah.
After the movie.
Before the movie.
Okay.
Mark Hamill.
Shooting machine guns.
Now Nolan North started voicing Deadpool, starting with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, was it?
There was also Hulk versus Wolverine. That's where he also voiced him too.
Was that around the same time?
No, that came out before this game.
No, I mean before Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, it was before it.
Oh, okay, so they liked this performance so much they invited him back for the game.
He's pretty much the voice of Deadpool
Yeah.
when it comes
For
to like
animated
for anime.
adaptations
Yeah,
and,
but when it comes to like live action, it's Ryan
It's
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Shit.
So I didn't know who he was when I was playing Ultimate Alliance for the Wii. But then my copy of my Wii,
Wait. Before you go on, you played the Wii version.
That's what I had.
It probably doesn't look any different, to be honest, Elliot. If
No.
X-Men Legends is any indication.
The problem was that the game glitches. You can't get to the end. And I tried it on 3 different copies of Ultimate Alliance.
Ah,
on
good
the
to
Wii.
know that the developers learned nothing from X-Men Legends.
That was X-Men oh my god. X-Men Legends on Wii was awful. I will kill your ankle until there is nothing left. Until you want to
wouldn't be able
die.
to walk anymore, then you'll bleed out. So yeah, it would kill him after a while.
I can't see him.
What's the opposite of Christopher Walken? Christopher
Reeves,
Reeves.
yeah.
Poor humor, but it's still kind of funny.
That's cute.
Yeah, it wasn't even anywhere near you, and they still went out of their way to give you a grenade indicator. Even then, would a grenade at point blank even kill Deadpool?
No,
All signs point to no.
it would just hurt him.
Much to my dismay. But you know what though? I have to confess.
There's Matt's segue.
But in
You might
all
call
honesty
it
though, Deadpool does work well from a tonal perspective, at least. Like, you get Deadpool's in this for the same reason the player is, just to cut shit up and have fun with it. So it really does fit. I got nothing else to say. I don't have a joke for that. So if Ellie wants to put in a picture of a dog with a hat, that'd be great.
It's a critique. It's good enough for me.
Yeah.
No, it's just I wasn't critiquing. I just thought it was an observation.
Well, that's what I'm getting
You
at.
still-
Yeah.
you
Not,
still
not
critique.
everything has to follow up with a joke. Otherwise, you sound forced.
Like Cat Williams.
Don't
Okay.
force it.
Yeah, don't force it. Yeah.